This feels better. This might be a nice one, y'all. Let's see if I can get it on. Yeah, it's a little nicer. A little bit. Just keep it simple, keep it light. For inshore fishing, the fish are very smart, so you don't need all that extra stuff. Save yourself some money. You know, like don't buy all the swivels, don't buy the little whatever the stuff is, the hook your hook on and all that stuff. Just all that metal, it just looks crazy to the fish. Learn to tie knots. Learn to tie knots. Uni to uni, trilene knots, whatever your favorite knots, but learn to tie knots and tie. Hey, welcome to On the Real Fishing. Got an interesting day today. So I'm starting off the day with no live shrimp. All right. First effort around here, no luck. So I did get some oysters. Got something finally, y'all. Yeah, I just tried this tower that I always pass by on the way to my other spot. So I said, let me try this, and look at it. I barely hooked them on the lip, like a lip hook. I almost ripped this lip. So we're gonna get him back. So all right, so they're there. And so all right, I'm gonna stay here for maybe 10 minutes. I do have some I did buy some frozen thread fins, so I'm gonna break these out and probably I'm gonna cut them up is what I'm gonna do. Y'all stand by. Doing the old basic fisherman knot. Matter of fact, I got my scissors. Let me just do this real fast. So we're gonna cut the head off, and then let me hook it this way this time. So I'm gonna bring it through and just kind of drop this in. There we go. Okay. That joker tried to, he acted like he was just so big. Tried to run me right up in the back in those. So it must be some rocks underneath here too. So he tried to run straight underneath. So I got him out of there though. All right, y'all. Yeah, to provide y'all with a little update. So yeah, we caught 2 snapper. It's been a rough day so far, but the day's not over. So we're gonna we just gonna keep going, right? So I'm in a different spot right now, and you know, we're gonna see what happens, right? So you never give up. So remember, like, share, comment, and subscribe on The Real Fishing. Let's go. There we go. Is it on? Here we go. Okay. That's a nice snapper there. Nice, nice. Okay. So this is about 11. Yep. So, all right, let's get back in it. It's a nice one there. There we go, nice one. That's about a so this is 13. Easy. 13 there, baby. All right, so we on now. Yeah, that's a 13. All right, so let's get on these limits right now real fast. Remember, like, share, comment, and subscribe to On the Real Fishing. I'm gonna wait on y'all. Y'all go ahead and subscribe now. It's a beautiful fish. I'm gonna measure him up real fast, but I'm gonna predict he's about 12 to 13. He's 12. All right, so we'll drop him in the cooler. So for mangrove snappers, the minimum is 10 and your limit is 5. There we got one on now. It's a nice one too. It's a nice one. Fighting real good. So this one is probably, I'm gonna guess he's like probably 12, 11 to 12. Remember, man, y'all like the video, man. Go search the rest of my the rest of the channel, man, and check me out, man. I appreciate y'all. So I'm gonna measure him up real fast. Yeah, this one is a 13. So we keeping him, he going in the cooler. Let me show y'all what I got so far. Got 3 of them in the cooler. Okay, I've got one on now. So, seemed to be a decent one. He like 10. Chum in the water. I'm gonna throw a few out. So these are thread fins. They're frozen bait. So what I'm gonna do is take this and then chop it in half. So chop it in half like this and we'll see what happens. we got another one on. This feels this feels better. This might be a nice one, y'all. Let me see if I get it on. Yeah, it's a little nicer. A little bit. So he's probably, this is probably 11. Then he fell off in the boat. So this is probably 11. Yeah, he's 11. I'm gonna throw him back. Well, I got 4, so I'm gonna throw him back, see if I can get a bigger one. I don't know, I probably should have kept that last one. Seemed like the bite's slowing down. And I had a keeper for number 5. So I might end up with 4. Let's see. He got me under the rock. Yeah. So I'm gonna switch rods. Gotta break that off. Y'all know how this braid is. The braid be tangling up on you. Actually, he went up on a rock, but my hook's still there, and the leader's still good, but the hook straightened out pretty bad. So I'm gonna switch rods real fast. So that just snapped my leader off. So this one, I'm gonna free line it, no split shot, no nothing, just straight, just a shrimp and a line. And I'm just gonna let it sink naturally. See if that make a difference. So the shrimp running from something, he just popped out the water. So the shrimp, he just popped out the water. So let's see if we could throw him back in the same spot. So a snapper went after him and he just hopped out the water. Okay, we got one on, looks like. So if he's like 11, I'm keeping him. So he might be 10. So man, I'm gonna have to throw him back because I'm trying to get a little bigger one. So he is yeah, that's about 10. Look at these waves coming in. Watch the boat start rocking. That's the tough part about fishing out here, man. It's like when the boats go by fast, it gets all the weight comes over and you start rocking pretty crazy. Okay, we got another one on. So now, yeah, all I'm getting now is 8 to 9s. That's it. That's it. Woohoo! Yeah. Baby, 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 baby. That's a nice one. Okay. Woo, I got my fifth one. All right, y'all. Yeah, give y'all an update for this spot 5, the limit. So I'm gonna stop trying to go after snapper, and I gotta go after something else. So got the limit, and we are off to something else. So I'll let y'all know what the next spot looks like. We got on nice little another nice snapper. It's a nice size one there for sure. All right. So let me conclude the day. So it was a snapper day once again. Okay, let me clean the camera off. Is that clear? So yeah, once again it was a snapper day. We got at our limit on mangrove snapper. All right, so here they go. These are all. So that's the ones for the day. All right, I didn't get to film all of them. Overall, I caught about, gosh, man, I think I caught at least 16 mango snapper today. Got stopped by the Popo, Tampa police. They were very, very kind and just let me know I was in a spot that I guess I shouldn't have been in. But they were pretty cool. So, you know, that's how it is sometimes. But you got to look at if you're in a boat, you got to look at your chart finder. There's like these red marks that, especially around the ports and stuff like that, they're letting you know where restricted areas are. Now the problem is there's not always signs, so you can think you're in a regular, you know, spot, and then all of a sudden there'll be like some unwritten rule or some line on a plot charter that you might not be paying attention to. So just be aware of that while you guys are out on the boats, especially in the ports. I assume Port of Tampa, you know, maybe Port Manatee, St. Pete Port, whoever, in different ports, maybe Jacksonville, Miami, depending on where you guys are watching. So just be aware of that. Today I set out to not use shrimp, and I just could not catch any bait fish. So I ended up giving up and went back and got some shrimp. And so that's the day. So remember, like, share, comment, and subscribe to On the Real Fishing. Let's go. And I'm gonna show y'all once again, that's the catch for the day. And then also, just to go over the setup. So just light tackle. I don't know if y'all can see that. I usually use offset circle hooks, 10-pound braid, 15 to 20-pound leader. I do uni to uni knot, so make sure you guys using uni because that's the best knot ever to tie a braid to leader, in my opinion. I've tried different ones. I've gotten broken off with other ones, but I have never gotten broken off on Unity to Uni. So that's my go-to, and I suggest for anybody starting off or maybe wanting to try it out, you should try out the Unity to Uni. And then sometimes I'll free line or I'll do a split shot. So the setup is simple. I'm not sure if I had my camera on backwards last time. So we have the 15-pound braid with actually a 10-pound braid. This is a 15-pound leader, maybe 20. Uni to uni knot. That's it. A hook, circle hook in this case. And then if I need weight, I do a split shot. So, you know, just keep it simple, keep it light. For inshore fishing, the fish are very smart, so you don't need all that extra stuff. Save yourself some money. You know, like don't buy all the swivels, don't buy the little, whatever the stuff is, the hook your hook on and all that stuff. Just all that metal, it just looks crazy to the fish. Learn to tie knots, learn to tie knots. Uni to uni, trialing knots, whatever your favorite knots, but learn to tie knots and tie them fast. You know, make sure you bring in a couple extra rods, especially when things get hot. You know, if you break some, you know, your line get broke off, just grab another rod, keep fishing. And then what you do is you tie, you know, retie during the non-peak times. I show you guys the tide charts and stuff like that. So if you're in a middle of tide change, then that's when you retie everything. But while the action's happening, have your couple rods, be set, ready to go, keep fishing. All right, that's my advice. All right, remember, like, share, comment, and subscribe to Own the Real Fishing. Let's go.